So I remember on Saturday, Space Buns was actually trending on Twitter, and you can see why. Here are the Space Buns. Okay, you got this Animal Crossing character with these puffs on top of her head. People are not liking that. They're not really caring for that. But let me show you what's going on. Okay, this is likely a Star Wars reference. As you can see, Princess Leia had this, as did her mother. And that's kind of where this comes from. If you just Google search Space Buns, by the way, this pops up right here. I just want to show you. It's people from all groups that are wearing them. And, of course, you have the new Space Buns up there. But people don't like this, okay? Apparently, this woman right here is not allowed to have Space Buns. Okay, you're not allowed to wear your hair like that. If you're this woman, this is a no-no. You can't have that. So she made that post that I showed you, cute Space Buns, because if you're not aware, if you have a Nintendo Switch, you can take a screenshot and you can post it onto social media. It's kind of nice. I've done it once or twice when I've been playing games. And you can just share the screenshot and the Switch will post it on Twitter for you. So she posted this and the mob came for her. She is now a ist and a phobe and all that stuff. And apparently I'm also hearing, I can't 100% confirm this, but I'm hearing that they've actually doxed her and put all of her info out there for her to be canceled because she posted this. I'd also like to point out that Nintendo makes it so that anybody who makes any avatar, no matter what or who they are or what they look like or whatever, you can put that hairstyle on there. But apparently that doesn't matter. Talk about making a big deal about nothing, because that's exactly what this is. And it's a good example. People say, well, just ignore the stuff. But it's like they're destroying this girl's life because she posted this picture. They're actively trying to ruin her life, burn her life down, get her fired from jobs or whatever, all because she posted this picture. Okay, it trended on Twitter. And it takes a little bit of work to get something trending. You have to do a lot of tweeting. This was a pretty big deal. Let me see. We can go and check the thing right here. 45,000 likes, 7.7K retweets, 5.6K comments. That's a lot of interaction. And it's just crazy to me that this causes that kind of meltdown. This is pretty damn innocent, I gotta say. Who cares? Who cares? But people do. Look at the kind of stuff that she got here. So let's go through this little bit of story here. On November 20th, Twitter user @StardewLeaf shared a screenshot of her Animal Crossing character to their account, showing off both her in-game home and her avatar's new hairstyle. Cute Space Buns was captioned with the screenshot, most likely in a nod to the iconic hairstyle worn by Princess Leia, which I showed you in those pictures. And it's also, if you just Google Space Buns, a bunch of women show up with that hairstyle of all different groups. Okay, but, you know, this whole cultural appropriation thing gets pushed, which I think is absolute nonsense. And I'd like to point out, the only people that seem to have been offended by that, which they actually say even here in this article, were high school to college-aged white individuals, rather than the actual members of the supposed offended demographic. And that's how it is every single time. It's always just a bunch of white people upset about it. You hardly ever see anybody of the group that apparently is supposed to be hurt by this saying they're upset. In fact, if you do, most of them say, stop being such a damn fool. Stop acting a fool. It's crazy to me. You know, what is going on with that? So some of the stuff is in here. We can go over some of it. This one right here. Ma'am, they are not Space Buns. They're Space Buns. They are Afro Puffs. Not sure the correct name. And they are meant for black girls. Us white girls cannot use them, so I advise you to change them before it's too late. Too late? What happened? Two others cancel her and put her name out there. So you want others to dox her for wearing a hairstyle? She shouldn't be wearing the hairstyles if she's white. Simple as that. Got some more. Hey, these are not called Space Buns. These are actually called Afro Puffs, not buns. Could you please stop being racist with the new hair topic, and be thankful that we have new things. This is a kid's game, and little ones do not need to see this content. Yes, they don't need to see this. How offensive. How terribly, terribly offensive this is. And it goes on and on, by the way. That's not Space Buns, After Buns for people, not you. Of course, as you can see, this is from another young white woman. And that's pretty much like the gist of it. I don't need to go through more of this, but I mean, you can pause and see all these dumb comments for yourself. It was an endless list. Here's one as a POC. The entire comment section brings me nothing but pain. Just let people do what they want. I agree. Trying to destroy someone's life because they made a hair bun style in Animal Crossing has got to be some of the dumbest stuff I've ever seen online. And I've covered a ton of crazy stuff. But this has got to be one of the stupidest reasons to go after someone I've ever seen. It's like, who cares? It's an Animal Crossing game. But check this out. I got to give a lot of credit to the person behind this account who has just kind of been laughing this off and kind of poking at all these crazy people coming after him. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. I'm going to assume it's a woman. She's been handling this very well. She's retweeting fan art like this. Check this out. Somebody posts jealous mad. She's so cute. And she's just been kind of playing with it. And I think that that's the right move. You see a lot of people posting these pictures, more amazing art. So people were sending fan art. And she was kind of like saying, I don't understand the problem here. And I got to give her a ton of credit for that. This is the right way to do it. This was the best way you could handle this situation. So I got to give her a big thumbs up for handling this like such a champ. Just posting stuff like this, retweet to upset an Animal Crossing fan, and so on and so on. So big ups for her. Pray for me to this right here. This bee is almost 30 and still this dumb. Horrible, y'all. Actually, let's leave this girl alone. She need prayer, but we won't be the ones praying for her. That's in response to this. My dog is almost 18, and I'm almost in my 30s, and still lucky enough to have my childhood dog. He's bored of watching me play Animal Crossing, but he still loves my Space Buns. Good night. And then look at this nasty... This bee! You're the one that looks dumb, Mars, not her. So, yeah, big ups to her. Really handling this like a champ, and kind of giving it back to him, which I like to see. So hopefully she gets a bunch of followers for this and is able to skate through this. It seems like people are still coming at her over such a dumb reason. I love that she made it her profile pic too. So that's pretty much it. Kind of a good ending to the usual. Like this, I think this is a better ending because I just like the way she's handling this. I think that it's how you should handle it when these crazies come after you. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit that notification bell. Make sure you're still subscribed, by the way. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.